Well, good evening and welcome to the show. It is Friday. It is Bitch Day. My name is. Write all that down because you may need it. There may be a quiz later. I haven't decided yet, and I want you to be fully prepared in case there is a quiz. Friday, Bitch Day. Had a nap, full of piss and vinegar, ready to rock and roll, ready to just I don't know, get shit straightened away. There we go. That's a bit better. Hope you guys all had a good week. I had a great week. Some stuff we want to go through here. First and foremost, I want to thank my sponsor, Tamara, for all the wonderful coffee cups she designs for me, and now it's t-shirts. She's got her shirt press. She's working on that, getting practice up, getting to know what she's doing with it. And so far, so good. So we'll be getting some of those on here right away. We'll show them off to you and get you well-versed in what she's doing. I had some people asking me, what are these people doing that you're talking to? Where are they now? What's happening to them? We're going to have a lot of these people back on here shortly. I know Chris and Lindsay, the people that were biking their way across Canada, they're lost. They're gone. They're in Northern Ontario someplace, and they have very poor cell reception and no Wi-Fi signals up there, so they can't get on. And I've known that since we met with them in Banff there, a week or two before they left on this grand journey, that they'd be out of range when they were in Northern BC. But we will have them back on. Taya, somebody asked me about Taya. She's actually in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico right now. She took down a whole shitload of musical instruments that were donated to her to take down to a youth music school in Puerto Vallarta. So she's sitting down there chilling in the rain because it's just pouring rain down there, according to my weather reports and the people I've talked to down there. So she's and monkeys throwing coconuts at her too, apparently. Hannah is still up in Smoky Lake doing her dog grooming, having fun doing that, and talked to her today. She's doing well. Everything's good there. And another one I want to bring up right now is last week I was supposed to have Darius Blundell from Adamstock on. And unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we couldn't connect. And I just want to make mention of that and the fact that today would have been Adam's 23rd birthday. He passed away when he was 16 years old. That's who the charitable foundation is named after, is this young man. I never had the pleasure of meeting him, but from what I've gathered from people I've talked to that knew him, hell of a good kid, just loved life to its fullest, and just a great guy all around. And to you, Adam, happy birthday. And on with our show. It's Bitch Day. I got really nothing to bitch about. The stuff I got to bitch about, we'll bitch about later. We've got Jose is going to be joining us here in a little while from P Squared Vapes in Fort Saskatchewan. We're going to discuss the flavored vapes, why the liberals want to make those illegal, and why they want to get a little deeper into our bedroom and figure out what's going on in there. I don't know. I hate the fucking liberals. But that's a whole other story. And of course, this young lady.
Hola.
Today. Hola, amiga. ¿Cómo está?
Yeah. I need another nap.
That concludes the Spanish portion of our show for the evening. Oh, God. Okay, so we're waiting on Jose. He's not quite here yet. He'll be here in another minute or two. So, how was your week?
It was good.
What?
It was good.
What kind of ditches and cabbage and shit do you have to...
Well,
go.
Let me say, if you have
The
an
floor is
Aussie,
yours.
if you have an Aussie with a ball fetish, cabbage is it can be deadly if you try to bring in a cabbage and show her it's a cabbage, because it's
The Aussie, by the way, is an Australian Shepherd dog. It's not just some random person in Australia living with us. For those of you that
I
don't
have
know.
been known to bring home homeless,
Yes, I
but
know.
this isn't one of them.
You brought me home.
No, she decided I was trying to make cabbage rolls, and she decided that it was a cabbage ball and got really mad at me because I wouldn't throw it. So she gets a little vengeful. So she stomped around and wouldn't talk to me for hours. She got a little better when I gave her some cabbage. But then I went to put the cabbage in the roaster outside, because I put the roaster outside, and I opened it up because I was going to take the tray and put it inside. Lo and behold, somebody's decided that's a good place to sleep, so I had to chase the cat out of the roasting pan and then wash that again and start all over. So yeah, I was...
That might be why you're coughing so much. Fur balls. You have fur balls. And without further ado, and on that note, let's welcome aboard
Hey guys.
Jose and the gang.
Hi.
Hello there, guys.
Jose and new guy Tim and Chicky Poo.
And lady.
Jose, new guy Tim, and Chicky Poo. Welcome aboard. Jose, of course, from P Squared Vapes in Fort Saskatchewan. Great, great, great vape shop. That's where we do all our business because, well, we get lots of good deals through them. And they always have in stock what the fuck we're after.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And the loyalty
And
program's
now-
great too.
Yeah, great loyalty program. Yeah. And now the federal Liberal government wants to take flavored vapes away from us.
Yes.
Why? Why?
Why? Because of flavors. So anything regarding like canned flavors, flavors, or anything regarding flavors as well, other than tobacco and flavor, seems too catching for kids. That was what they would say.
See, my argument to that is flavored shit attracts kids.
Right?
As a kid, I started smoking when I was, 4 or 5. So I was quite a bit older than most of the kids that started smoking when I was. And it wasn't the flavor that attracted me to smoking. I was being
Social.
cool. And it's the same thing with vaping. You're not attracted by the flavors. You vape because it's cool.
Exactly.
For kids. Now you look at alcohol. You've got flavored tequilas, infused tequilas, flavored vodkas, different flavors of beers, craft beers. Alcohol's not cool.
Yeah.
Really, with the young kids today, alcohol isn't cool. They're not becoming alcoholics. So it's nothing to do with flavored shit. It's everything to do with
Fitting
being
in.
cool.
But yeah, it's
Like
all
me. You got to be cool. Like
And of course, like it was another part talking about was even kids getting it. So shops that are in town here, or even all across, we'll say states that don't still let kids do come in and purchase those items, is where we're also running to of this flavor ban, of course. Of course, with anything higher than 20 kilograms, that was taken away from as of I think 4 weeks back, 3 weeks back.
hang on, Jose, I'm going to stop you right there. Your voices are cutting in and out.
Oh shoot!
Okay, no problem. Jump out and jump back in.
Oh, jump out, jump back.
Yeah, we'll see if that fixes this. Just hang up and link in again, and we'll try it. And Doe, you're binging. So basically, what he was saying is that the flavored vapes make you want to smoke. I'm also supposed to send out a shout out to my daughter Tamara, and I don't know how to politely put this, so I'm just going to put it exactly as she put it. Happy 10th anniversary to your daughter and dead son-in-law too. So that's how she put it. That's how it's going out there. Okay, let's try this now. Is that better? Are you talking in English now?
I think so, maybe.
That's a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Much better.
Much better.
Yes.
Okay, so where were we?
Tamara says they need scented cocaine.
The scented cocaine. We had scented cocaine in the 80s, but they outlawed that.
Oh, again, the Liberal government? No.
No, that was the fucking NDPs.
Yeah. So of course we do the deadline. It is September 2nd. Of course, just you can go to our website. There are things to fill out. We do have this new one there where you get a 3-part question we can answer for this flavor ban, which is not too bad. You basically no filter if you don't want to, but it does get sent to our I think health minister. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a health minister it went to or something. I don't know. I know I
Yeah.
filled it out eight or 10 times with 14 or 15 different names.
The weird this all is, even though our health minister know that a lot of the adults that are flavored are going to go back to school. What I was told was she wasn't.
That I don't doubt that. I know Doe disappeared. I know that vaping. The only reason I started vaping is because I quit smoking.
Yeah,
And that's how I did it. That's how I did it. Was vaping, and the way it worked for me is I had to trick this into thinking that I just changed brands. I didn't quit smoking and start vaping. I changed brands. They don't make Export A Green anymore. They don't make Canadians or whatever the hell I was smoking when I quit smoking. They don't make those anymore. This is a new flavor. Deal with it. and it's been just about 3 years for myself. It's been 3 years for Doe now,
Hmm.
and other than the odd drag here and there, just to remind us of how much it really sucks, because it's brutal. It really is, man.
Really is,
Three and a
yeah.
half years later, it's brutal. The odd drag, and it's like, oh fuck, I used to do this full time, 2 packs a day. Like, why?
Yeah, I think I've been
Yeah, the
off of
taste.
the taste. Yes, no, I've been off of Viagra for the last I think 3 years now.
Yeah, so about the same time frame as
Yeah,
us, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and I know that Peace Square did help me out. I know Damien. There you go. Did help me out with that.
yeah. Well, I tell you what. We've beat the shit out. Young Tim. No, not young Tim. New guy Tim. Young
You
Tim's at the car dealership. This is new guy Tim. You got your guitar handy?
I do. Beside me.
Okay, now I've got a guitar as well. It's down in the basement. Maybe you can help me out here because I. What the fuck are those strings for?
To play.
Okay, well, play. Play us a song, Mr. Piano Man.
Yeah. All right. Or you maybe play something off of you guys' new album there.
Yeah, so this one's actually off of our recent album, our first album. And this is by far one of the most heartfelt songs I ever wrote. It's called Blue
Now,
Rose.
is this a single album you put out? Or are you with a band? Band names?
It's
Throw out some names. Who are we looking for on YouTube when we pirate your music?
Who we look for too?
we're looking for Myrion Rocket, Myrion Rocket.
Okay,
And
cool.
the album is called Edge of the Universe.
Perfect. Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Heart is heavy in the room. It dies in how down the truth in your eyes. You taught me everything about the side of me that I will not show. Spread your wings and fly away, oh fly away. And how could I forget the words you said to me? Go on and cloud, you'll be famous, you'll be a rock star. And now my eyes can close. You told me I'm a blue nose. inside of me that I cannot show. Summer is coming, the melody is haunting. So whatever happened to the boy who was the prophet through the prophet? Nothing else has never felt more empty.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to give you the same advice I gave Brett Kissel years and years ago. I was doing sound production for him at a little concert up in Westlock, Alberta. His dad was in the sound booth with me. Brett came down after finishing his set. I think he was 14 or 15 years old. He wasn't very old. And I told him straight up, if I ever see you driving cab, I'll drag you out through the windshield and beat the living fuck out of you. Keep at it. You've got some talent. Take it someplace and go. And that advice is exactly why Brett Kissel is where he is today. I take full credit for his success.
True story.
True story. Yeah. Keep it up. Keep it up. Sounds great. Also, with the vape store, you guys ship anywhere in Canada, North America, the world, the universe?
Just for Canada.
For Canada.
We're kind of trying to figure out when we can do thing all across like the world. But since right now for Alberta is anything over $50 is free shipping. Anywhere else in Canada, whether it be Vancouver, PEI, or all the way up to the tip top of the Yukon, the $80 shipping should get there in about 2 to 4 business.
Cool. Good to know. So those of you out there on the planet or in Canada watching that want specialized vapes, these guys have everything. Whatever you need from appliances to vapes to juice to everything but guitar picks.
Everything. Dude, guitar
And
picks.
advice. And good advice too. For the first time vapor. Because Dawn and I walked in and went, what are we doing? And the guys in there explained everything to us, the easiest way, the hardest way. I mean, you can get
And
Dave,
Paul's story himself, like why he
Yeah.
went into it to begin with, is pretty amazing too.
Yes.
she speaks.
The stuff that we do.
But nobody listens, so what the hell?
What? Pardon me? Hey, Greg, how you doing? Greg Bond watching Bondsy live. Watching the stream tonight. He liked your tune.
Oh, there you go. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So there you go. One guy in the States. And actually he's a good guy to get to know. He's in Los Angeles right now. His son Ty is a up and coming rap artist.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Bondsy be a good guy to know. He's starting to get the ins down there, man.
Ooh, there you go, Tom. Gotcha.
Cool.
What was the song?
That song was
Edge of the Universe.
name
I just played. That one's called Blue. That one is about my grandmother who passed away in 2018, so 3 years ago.
It's a great tune. I really liked it. I will be downloading that illegally if I can find it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm an old DJ, man. I got more music here than Carter has pills. Anybody wants albums, CDs, cassettes?
Selling it all.
I don't think I have any 8-tracks left. I might have a couple reel-to-reels downstairs.
I think there's a couple 78s and
There's
30,
some 78s downstairs. Yeah.
45s.
Some 45s. I even have a turntable to play them on. So if you need anything, let me know. I've
A
got it all,
USB
man.
USB turntable to boot.
Yeah, a USB turntable, so you can actually record the records to digital.
Oh. Okay.
And then you can post it illegally and let others stream off you illegally. It's a real racket.
Share. They're called share files, hun.
Share files. That's right. We ran what the hell was that server called years and years ago?
It was one of the original FTP servers through.
server. That's what it was.
What was the original Superhighways internet from TELUS back in the
dial-up.
day?
Dial up.
I could still hear that dial up in my head.
Yeah.
The bing.
So you're sharing. Somebody would upload one song into your computer, and you'd allow them to take 5, right? So you're file sharing. It's totally illegal. I mean, I've got what is that? 2 terabyte hard drive full of MP3s. Absolutely full.
It was. I actually missed
Can't
that
even
because
access it.
you could see them uploading shit, and then you're like, I don't want that song, so you just hit no.
Yeah, I've got
Give
that
me
one.
something else.
I used to sit up there for hours just staring at the computer screen. Hey, no, I don't like that song. But I want to thank you guys for stopping in. P Squared Vapes, Facebook.com/P Squared Vapes with a 2, P2 Vapes.
P2 Vapes. P2.
Or
The website's changed from. Have you guys moved already?
Our move will be at the end of September. This is kind of our due date.
yeah, well, you're not going far across the parking lot, so it's not like people can't drive in and go, oh.
I just look for the open sign. Like, where's the open sign?
Yeah, exactly. I pulled in the other morning at 2 minutes to 11. The open sign was off, so I sat there and waited. 3 minutes after 11, Doofus finally turns the fucking open sign on. So I went in and gave him shit for being late.
Probably just doing other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably out back smoking a joint before he went to work.
Wouldn't you?
If I had to put up with him?
It's a good thing that stuff wasn't legal when you were younger. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, it was illegal as hell when I was younger, and it didn't stop me any. The only thing that stopped me was my 18th birthday. And I went, wait a minute, I can go to jail for this shit now. Alcohol it is. Go. Booze, go. Yeah. So that was,
Booze it is.
That was the kicker there. Yeah. And from there, it was to the bottom of a bottle of rum and 10 fell swoops.
Oof.
Don't drink rye, though.
No, rye, I break out in bruising really bad.
I'm so allergic.
And now my alcoholism consists of buying a 15-pack once a month and then giving myself shit and beating myself up at the end of the month for drinking 15 beers in 1 month. Yeah. Yeah, laugh at me now.
Yeah, you're hardcore.
Hardcore, that's right.
Took me 2 days to finish that damn cooler I bought. Never mind.
So if you need free booze and you need a great supply of it, I've got tequila here.
Albums, booze, CDs.
The tequila was 12 years old when it was bottled, so it's probably close to 20 years old now. I have a half a bottle of vodka that has been sitting here for a couple years. Oh, that tequila is really smooth. It's nice stuff. If you like tequila.
It's
Okay.
from Mexico. It's not
It's act,
this
yeah, it's
crap
not
that you
the
can get
stuff you
here.
buy here. It's actual Mexican.
Come on
What is it?
down.
They
Come
limit
on
it to
down.
Yeah.
what? Limited to what? 500 bottles a year of this stuff that they make,
Yeah,
and to
Oh.
import it into Canada would cost you $850 Canadian.
we tried.
We tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, $35 Canadian to buy it down there.
If you
Oh, that's
can
not
find
bad.
it. If you
When
can
you
find
can,
it.
yeah, if you can find it, when you can find it. So
Yeah, it's like
I-
back home. It's nice and cheap.
Where's back home
Yeah.
for you?
Oh, back home is Thailand.
Oh, Thailand. Nice.
Yeah.
Thailand, that's just south of Regina, isn't it?
Really south.
Really south.
South enough, yeah.
Yeah, south and east a little bit. Yeah, gotcha. Right on. Well, hey,
that's-
Jose.
That's awesome that he's from Thailand. He can tell you where to go because you wanted to go to Thailand.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he and I can go together, and he can keep me out of a.
I don't
Thai
think
prison.
so, man. I think that's a problem.
Well, I haven't landed in Mexican jail yet.
I'm
I've been close
closer.
a few times.
I think I've gone closer.
That's why you're not coming to Thailand, honey. Besides, you don't like Thai food.
Just me wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, me and Jose. How does a guy from Thailand end up with a Spanish name?
Back when I was 18 at the shop, I was more of a Damien. Couldn't remember my kept calling me Jose, and it stuck. So it's been Jose ever since.
Okay. Right on. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you coming on. We
Thanks
got
for
to do
having
this
us. Any
again
bitches?
sometime. Anything to bitch about?
Anything to bitch about, Maddie? We'll start with you.
Couple weeks ago, so when I first so at my job I had to deal with this. They were clearly intoxicated when they had taken their order, and they thought but it's picked up, and so and they stuffed and brought in, and they're looking at their bag, some kind of excuse, and then they pretend to put in their bank card pin in the machine and pretend to pay for it, and then they gave me their driver's. I don't know, and I was trying to like get my coat, like what do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh! And they left, and then tried calling again to order more stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. And that was
That's
like
why when I
a
were-
second.
Back in the day when I worked in the restaurant industry, if tasers were around, oh, I would have had a heyday. I'd still be in jail over that. Food service industry has got to be the worst. People are just so fucking ignorant. Just
Yeah.
rude and ignorant. Well, I'll let you guys run. We will talk to you soon.
Oh, of course, sir.
Okay. Have a good night, guys. Yeah.
Here's other buddy. Thanks for having me.
See you guys.
Again, thanks to the gang from P Squared Vapes. I just supposed said P2 Vapes.
P2 vapes?
They're
No,
coming
no,
on.
no.
P2 Vapes. P2 Vapes.
That's munchies and a smoke.
Yeah.
It's a different shop completely.
Exactly.
So what are your bitches?
Oh, what are my bitches? I really don't have much to bitch about other than why this isn't even a bitch. This is a common thing. Why in the hell would a leader of a country in the middle of a fourth wave of a pandemic, who has now been telling you for just about 2 full years, stay home, stay safe, stay home, stay safe, hammering that into your forehead every half hour, stay home, stay safe. Now it's, come vote for me, come outside, come play in the pandemic with me.
Oh, they're
Come
bringing
vote
out
for me.
they're bringing out mail-in ballots apparently. is what I
Yeah,
heard.
apparently you can do that, but sorry,
I'm
that ain't-
touching a licked stamp.
No, neither am I looking no stamp or touching no envelope from no goddamn government. I'll go vote in person with the rest of the sheeple.
There needs to. Oh, I need to find out more about this Maverick Party. I need to know who the constituents are and
I've never heard of it.
what they're telling us.
I've never heard of Maverick Party.
Well, there was a customer in the other day, and he says we need to do what France did. And I said, well, what's that? And he says they elected their own governor. Geez, there's a novel idea. He says they
Write-in votes.
outside of a party completely, and it stuck because enough people voted, and they just got it done. And then he had an election for the candidates to put into place. And it's like,
Yeah.
what? That makes sense. They did that in France, and they did it in Germany. And that's what needs to be done in Canada. Get rid of these parties completely because it's the same bullshit year after year. He said, she said, who's the best liar, and off we go.
Yeah, no, I agree. Write-in votes. I think that's the way to go. I'm gonna vote for myself.
Yeah. I'm voting for
Great.
Bonzi.
Vote for Bonzi. He's in the States.
I don't care.
He's gonna get fucking deported. He applied for his extension on his visa or whatever they call it, and he's sitting there. He's paid a shitload of money, according to what he said tonight, and he's sitting on pins and needles waiting.
Yeah, it's going to be a waiting game.
I think they're going to deport him.
They're not going to deport him.
Bonzi, you've been here too long. Go away.
Yeah, where are they going to
No, I
deport him
don't.
to?
Yeah, Canada doesn't want him back. Could you see that? Could you imagine being deported from a country and your home country going, no, fuck, we don't want him.
Actually, that kind of happened to somebody. Somebody sold everything they had, moved to Mexico. Tina was telling me this today. She was in the store. They sold everything they had, moved to Mexico, got residency, stayed for 4 or 5 years and had issues with their house, their water, their cistern, got tired of, getting bit by everything, and decided to move back, and Canada wouldn't let them. But yet we bring in all these immigrants.
I wonder if they had renounced their Canadian citizenship.
Maybe they did, and
That's
it was
probably what they did.
hard pressed to get it back. But
Avoiding
it took her.
Canadian taxes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's you renounce your citizenship and you don't have to pay Canadian taxes that way. Not the best way of doing things in case stuff does go sideways, right?
Yeah, I guess. So all those people that were abroad and collected CERB and come back, well, lo and behold, there's surprises for you.
Yeah, you got that right.
And I'm sure there will be a few.
Too much fun.
So if you don't need to use those handicap doors that stay open the extra 15 seconds during wasp season, just don't. Holy. I was catching them in cups and releasing them outside today.
I know I stopped doing a delivery and I was catching up some paperwork and shit. And took a phone call and sat there and hung up the phone and looked out the front window, and I'll bet you there was 15 wasps on my front windshield eating the carcasses of their dead brothers and sisters.
And they're big too. They're not little. They're freaking, good 2 inches, some of them. The ones that we had in the store. The ones we had in the store today, I was like, I was scared somebody's going to get hurt because now it's up against the glass and it's bouncing on the window and it's getting madder by the minute. So I got to get this thing caught because I can't, in good conscience, leave
They
it.
have this new stuff out. It's called Raid, and you just spray it directly on them and they die.
Yeah, we don't have any in stock. Trust me, there's nobody that has any in stock right now. They're so bad.
Make a Costco stop and get a big bottle of it.
I don't think they have any there either.
I don't know. No idea.
I don't know.
Yeah. So other fun and news games. Going to the concert tomorrow. The big rock and roll road show, as it were.
I'm excited to get out. I was excited to
it'll be
hear
nice.
Tim play.
Yeah, it was good. He was really good, wasn't he?
Yeah. Took me back to, listen to my old roommate when, I'd be asleep and he'd be practicing in his room, just playing, strumming along. He used to play classical guitar during the day and bass at night on the stage.
Yeah.
Talk about weird.
Going to see Alan Doyle, Great Big Sea,
Blue Rodeo.
and Blue Rodeo. Yeah. Jim Cuddy. Gonna be good. Gonna be a good time. Lots of fun. Outdoors.
I hope so.
Hope the weather's nice.
Yeah, that'll be on the racetrack we go.
Yeah, on the old horse race track in Edmonton. Should be good. Post. I'll post some live stuff from there if I can, if they'll allow me.
I don't care
Or
if they allow you. I'll find
keep
a
my
way.
phone hidden. I'm, I'm sneaky. I'm sneaky. I've snuck my camera into more goddamn concerts and
Oh, you might
gotten.
sneak. You might be
I won't be
sneaky,
able to
but I'm
s-
sneakier.
Yeah, I won't be able to sneak my big camera into that one. There's no way. They go through everything. They strip search you at the door before you go in. That's the new way to test for COVID, apparently, at concerts. They put their finger up your bum. Cough.
Cool.
No, you don't have COVID. So, yeah. I won't be
Let
taking
me
my
lick
big
your
camera
face.
that
I'll
one.
prove I don't have COVID. Yeah. Here, have some money.
We'll be leaving the Nikon at home tomorrow.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So we'll do some live hits from there.
I might actually get, I might actually do my hair and some makeup. Oh,
What?
gotta look
Next
like a
thing you know,
human.
next thing you'll be telling me, "Oh, don't wear a hat.
No, don't.
Why don't you go shower, you fat bastard?"
That's the hate. I hate hats on men. I just hate them.
And I wear a hat 24/7.
I hate it.
Yeah, I know.
I just, and we have 55, 60 hats, and I keep throwing them in garbage bags and getting rid of them, and they keep coming back. Why?
They breed. They breed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got some of the horniest
Tamara,
hats.
if
on
you're
the
listening,
planet.
do not make hats.
I got some of the horniest hats on the planet. They just breed left, right, and center. Well, part of it's working with bars and bands, right? Everybody gets promo swag and they give it to you. Radio stations. I mean, how much shit do I have from Cruise? I've got a wardrobe thanks to Cruise FM. I got shirts, hats,
K-Rock.
badges,
Yeah,
buttons,
K-Rock.
condoms. The old K-Rock stuff, I have none of it left. I ditched it all. Terry Evans pissed me off. I turfed it.
Oh well.
Oh, well. So now I have 95.7 shit. And
Well, not like I'm in the same boat as Lachlan. I don't give a shit.
let's see.
I just don't give a shit.
I've taken one step further. I don't give a fuck. But he can't say that on the radio. I could say that on my podcast. I got to get a hold of him. I got to have him on one night. I think that'd be just a shit show gone awry. I can see me and Locke just having
Tamara
fun.
says she makes hats. I say no, you don't.
and I can see me and Locke having fun with this. It'd be a good time. Welcome to the show, Locke. How are you doing? Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. And that's all it'd be all night long, just a tire fire. I like the way that this one's in the goalie crease, too. So, yeah, that's about her. The big Saturday show. Friday show. I
It'll
gotta
be
start
Saturday.
doing more of these shows. What's that?
And then there'll be Saturday excerpts from the concert, I'm sure.
Yeah, there'll be some Saturday hits from the concert and
Sunday hangover.
Sunday hangover, maybe. I don't know, what, $9 a drink or whatever they're going to charge. I don't think there'll be a hangover. And I got to drive an hour home, so I really don't see myself drinking all that much. So, just one of those nights. Night out. Night away.
Yeah, exactly. Night away, and looking forward to the food trucks.
I'll eat before we leave the house.
It doesn't matter if
That's
I eat
funny,
before
eh?
we leave the house. I'll eat there too.
Yeah, I know. You'll eat 24/7. I'm not worried. I never have to worry about what are we feeding though. It doesn't matter. There's a dead carcass on the side of the road. I'm sure she'll know how to prepare it. But it's funny. I'll eat fucking Mexican street food, but I won't eat out of a food truck here in Edmonton. Why? The cleaning standards are higher in Mexico.
Oh, there's my beef. Frickin' went to Walmart, and cashier's running around talking to her friend who's trying to round people up to go to the tills. I get to the till and I'm waiting for the cashier to come back because she went talk to this girl and came back. And she says, "Oh, you're not putting your stuff down?" The belt had 2 inches of crud on it. What happened to sanitizing? Do you think I'm going to put my shit down? 2 inches of crap on there. I've got a frickin' comforter in a bag. I'm not putting it down. No
COVID's
way in
over.
hell. COVID's over.
COVID's over.
Yeah, that's why
No.
the cases are coming up.
No, that's what Jason Kenney said. COVID's over. It's the summer of love or whatever, summer of freedom.
Could you imagine? I was impressed today, though. I did see some kids that are high school age come in and they're getting their shots.
Right on.
So that was kind of impressive. That's the first time I've seen any of the younger ones coming in to get shots. So that was kind of refreshing. And they were on
Yeah.
getting their second ones. So good on them.
That's good. I know talking to some of the guys that work there, their kids are all going in to get their shots as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's kind of a request of the schools, or God only knows what's going to happen with the school system.
I think in the universities you have to have it. I think they came right out here and said the other day at the U of A, if you don't have your vaccination, you're not coming to school here. You're more than welcome to attend online, but we don't want you anywhere near the campus.
Yeah.
So I don't know if high schools follow suit or what's going to happen there. It should be interesting to see. Another week, school's back in.
Slow down.
And it's already the school zones are already faster than what the regular speed limit is in Edmonton.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get a ticket. I'm gonna get a couple. See, I have a real issue with that. I think they should just go to the same rules that foreign countries have. Pedestrians don't have the right of way. Get the hell off the road. Pay attention, and drivers drive with straight up adrenaline because you pay more attention to what you're doing. You don't have time to look around and browse. You're supposed to be driving.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's why the autobahns are such a great idea in Germany and Europe, because you're doing 140 miles an hour. You don't have time to look at your phone. You don't have
Yeah,
time
blink
to read
once
the
you die.
billboard. Blink once you die, and that's the accident rates over there are nothing compared to what they are here.
Well, and the accident rates on the highway versus what's in the city, and you look at the two speeds, right? On the highway, 70, 90, you'll find some accidents, but you're looking at the other areas where they're doing 120, 110, 120. It's like, wow, and you don't see a lot. But when
Well,
you do see it, it's done.
I know this much, and speaking from experience, and if there's any police watching this may or not be a true story. And I have a lawyer that will actually work on an appeal for me before I even get charged. So, but last week,
But last week,
heading to the fort and doing 100 kilometers an hour, buddy comes up beside me and would you quit moving your headset around? Jesus,
I'm sorry. It's sliding
Just-
off my hair.
next time you do that, hit your mic mute button.
Oh,
Hit your
okay.
mic mute button. Because it just through the system.
I'm not touching it.
Anyways, cruising to the fort, doing 107 kilometers an hour, cruise control on. So I'm already 7 kilometers an hour over the limit, which is fine. Buddy pulls up beside me in one of those new Volkswagen GTI twin turbo little rice rocket jobbies that are made in Germany. So not really a rice rocket, but still same shit, different file. He comes rolling up beside me and gives me this. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Where the hell was I going at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday?
Oil change.
Oil change, that's what it was. And I had to get fresh oil anyway, so I thought, why not utilize the oil that's in there already and use it up? So he gives me this on the highway, and it's like, sure. Like, fuck, there's nobody around 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see for 100 miles down the highway. Let's do it. Throw the car into sport mode with it in the transmission, reach over to hit the track button, the little, what do they call it, program that I have in my car, and I have to hit the button.
For those who don't know, he's talking about his Mustang.
I have to hit the button 4 times to put it into drag strip mode. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, overshot it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, overshot it again. Now Volkswagen guy's about 10 car lengths in front of me. It's 4-wayed, hit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 4, engaged, hit the gas pedal, and I'll bet you 3 seconds I was blowing the doors off that guy by him. 185, 190 kilometers an hour, and I'll tell you, you're paying full fucking attention to everything around you. You're not looking. Oh, you're not looking at billboards. You're not looking at anything. You're paying full fucking attention to what's going around. And that's exactly what the Autobahn would be like. You're
Oh
driving
yeah.
at that speed all the time. You'd be paying fucking attention, or you'd die. Because there's that curvy part where you're going into the fort, and I'm approaching the first corner, and they're not sharp corners, but they're corners nonetheless. And you're
And their
doing 100.
corners geared for 70, 90.
Yeah,
They're not geared
they're
for.
geared for 100 kilometers an hour. They're not geared for 190 kilometers an hour. So I hit the corner, and it's like, holy crap! And now you have to drive the car. It's not just cruising down the highway. You're physically having to move the car on the road. This took me back to the '65 Mustang. It's like, oh, I got to move this thing over, and you're just grunting at the steering wheel because everything's in sport mode. The steering's now tighter and more responsive, and the car is more responsive. It was I scared myself a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit. I just about had to get out and change my shorts.
Good thing Walmart's open early.
Yeah, stop at Walmart, buy some new fresh sweatpants, some new
You're gonna
underwear.
have to stock some Depends in the back, just to keep on hand.
roll. Hang on, we're gonna race. Wait a minute, I gotta pull over and put on some underwear here first. God.
That's your
Yeah,
racing
it's actually-
stripe. No.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually surprised me how quick that little fucking car really is. Why am I waving? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong computer. I got 900 computers on the go here again tonight. Well, that's about it, I think, for tonight. I got nothing much more. I could
Nope.
go all night. I mean, I'm
You could go all night.
But alas. Oh, there's my co-host or my live studio audience. Kona. Nah, she's
Here.
ignoring me.
Here, you be a pet.
Say yeah.
I don't know why she's so cuddly today. She's real like in hug mode.
I don't know why either. But I do know this much. That dog gets more affection than I do. Time to grow the beard back. She looks so goddamn relaxed, tongue hanging out of her head.
She's pretty
That's fair.
spoiled. Who's that? Oh. Yeah.
Don't do that, Mom. The camera really does fucking add 10 pounds. I'm not on TV. Screw you. And thus ended the television career of Kona the dog. Well, kids,
I got a wet mic.
have a good rest of the Friday. Like I say, we'll touch base through the weekend from the live rock and roll concert show thing.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
And that ends that problem. Well, now you're muted and not making any noise, and that's not on me. That's on you. You did that to yourself.
I'm not speaking. I said good night, folks.
Oh, well, you were unmuted, or you're muted.
Oh,
I
no,
I can see
pulled my
these things
plug.
on my end. Yeah. It tells me when you're muted and not muted. Tamara says the Autobahn in Germany was insane. This coming from a lady that spent 72 hours there, but still got to go on the Autobahn. I'm actually kind of jealous now. I think I want to load my car on a shipping container. No, you know what? That price, I think I just want to go and rent a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a Porsche.
You only live once.
Drive the Autobahn.
But you
I
can
don't
die
know
a
if I'd-
whole bunch of different
Well,
ways.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Flaming carnage of car wreck on the
You have
Autobahn.
9 lives.
Not no more. I've probably used up 11 of them.
I know I've used up 3 for sure.
Of just mine, yeah.
You gotta trust you're crazy sometimes.
I trust you fully. It's me I have issues with.
You need adult supervision at all
You know
times.
me. I am
Yep, I know
literally
you.
the hold my beer and watch this shit guy. or now that I'm quite a bit older and don't drink much, here, take my empty mug and go pour me a coffee and watch
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Live and learn, buddy. Live and learn.
Or just live and try and perfect it.
But don't put up a AC unit.
Yeah, my toe still has a hole in it. Still hurts. I blame that on the Japanese design of the unit or whatever. Okay.
All
We
right.
said
Well, I'm
goodbye
out.
now for an hour. You're out?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm out.
Pour me a coffee.
right.
Did you
See you when
Kevin's
you get
picture
here.
was Yep. I'll see you when I get there. The commute is long, but I'll try and get the car into overdrive.
All right.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all. Another edition of Friday Night Fights. Yeah, well, sure kind of felt like that sometimes, doesn't it? Friday night, bitch night was kind of fun. Good time. Guys from P2 P squared vapes. Fucking P2 P squared. Oh, yeah. You know what? I've been going to that store for 3 years. You'd think I'd know. Oh, it's P squared. No, that's so I'm going to P2. Oh. Anyways, Friday night, P squared vapes. Thanks for the guys coming on. Thanks for the guys coming on. Again, English is not my first language. Gibberish is actually my first language. I'd like to thank my 2 viewers. Those screaming from the other room. Thank your 2 viewers. I'd like to thank Bonzi and Tamara for watching. They're special. Thank you. See what I did there? I heard you. You go ahead. You vape. You vape, lady. Show us your vape. And we don't want to see that shit. I'm in so much shit when I get in the kitchen. Now she's just trying to turn me on. See? Yeah, teasing me with the coffee. Oh, this is my life. This is what I deal with on a nightly basis, not just Fridays. It's shit like this. I'd be sitting there watching, do my own thing, and all of a sudden, this is what I see over top of my computer as I'm trying to write something or edit a picture or something. Yeah, that's the other thing we're going to get into next week too. I think is photography is starting to pick back up again now that COVID is over. And I say it's over because Jason Kenney said so. But things are starting to open up. Weddings are starting to happen. I know I booked a wedding down in Puerto Vallarta for December, which I'm actually very excited about. Really excited to go. So we're gonna start discussing that stuff and pulling up some of my pictures and some of the stuff I've been doing. Some of it's all right. Other of it's crap. And you can see most of it anyways. I'm out of here. I've had enough. I'm done. I gotta go to bed. No, I need a coffee. Maybe I'll go for a walk. I don't know. I gotta do something. We'll see you tomorrow. We will. Right, Doe? She's nodding in the background. Yeah. See? Watch. She's nodding in the background. We'll see you tomorrow. Live from Blue Rodeo. Should be fun. Have a good night, guys.